I'm rolling.
Here we go.
Yep.
We've made it, y'all. We've made it. Episode 24.
24.
The big 2-4.
Yep.
Which NASCAR driver drives the 24 car?
Jeff Gordon, right?
Hey, Jeff Gordon, baby. This is the Jeff Gordon episode.
That fucking pussy. Yeah.
Yeah. Then they call him Little Crybaby.
Oh, yeah. Nobody liked him just because he didn't have a southern accent, you know?
He grew on me as he got into an old man.
Yeah, dude.
I am Ryan.
My name is Philip, a.k.a. Phil.
Ryan's staring at me when I say Julia.
Julia.
I had to take those
Julia,
out.
huh?
That ain't gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to talk.
She just popped her dentures out.
I did not pop my dentures out, you butthole.
She's going full gum
Shut up.
this episode.
We don't have a clever opening segment right
Nothing.
now. So we're just kind of winging it.
Yep.
We'll
Right.
get into some real shit later on, but
Ryan wants to ramble about something.
yeah.
Oh, I'm not rambling. We're just going to talk
He's
about
preaching.
9/11. Did it happen?
No, we're not doing shit like that.
Did it
Oh,
happen,
Stop.
It wouldn't have happened if America's hero Hulk Hogan was on the plane.
Yep.
You want the damn Hulk Hogan.
The Hulkster.
You guys have been talking
Julia.
about him for like 3 weeks now.
Because he is an American icon,
Yep.
Yep.
a symbol of hope and peace.
He's a real American.
Yeah.
I am a real American. Might get copyright on that one. It was too good.
That was too good.
It was too good.
Too good, y'all.
We'll get copyrighted on that.
All right. What should we talk about? Hillbilly movies?
I believe we mentioned something of the sort.
Something.
But why are we talking about them? Why is it relevant?
It is relevant to our main movie
Got it.
today,
We will
Julia.
reveal later on, but it is
Yep.
Got it.
it is one I'm very surprised we haven't done yet.
Yep.
So
Yep.
'cause
I'm
it's-
actually mad that we haven't.
right. But anyway, we're going to talk about some other hillbilly movies.
Yep. Yep. What is y'all's favorite hillbilly movie? Julia, kick us off.
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirte.
Joe Dirte.
Joe Dirte, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Even the crappy second one.
We just did a scene from Joe Dirt on the.
We did.
Yep.
Was it the
We
last
did.
It
episode?
was the last
We did.
episode.
Check it out.
Joseph Dirt,
Joseph Dirte.
Yep, Dirte.
David Spade. You know,
He always plays some type of a redneck of
like
sorts.
you don't think of David Spade as a good actor,
No.
but he really embodied Joe Dirt.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Like he really fucking killed Joe
Hell
Dirt.
yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah.
And he didn't win an Oscar, whatever. Who
No.
cares? You know?
Oh, fuck them.
Yeah. He wasn't even considered for the Oscars, I'm
Nope.
sure.
I'm pretty sure that movie had no
Yeah.
Oscar considerations
Nobody
in any
on
way.
the Oscar voting committee even watched the film. But,
Probably not.
Kid Rock did get a Best Supporting Actor nomination at that years of Yep.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did, Julia.
No, he didn't.
Look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
Mr. Rock.
I'm just trying to send you down a rabbit hole.
I'm about to say because no way in hell that happened.
No, that movie won Razzies,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
But everyone loves it, though.
Oh, it is
Oh,
a
it is.
southern pleasure of a
It
movie.
is.
Is a
Cult
movie
classic.
bad if everyone likes it? No matter what the reviews say.
It's, I would compare it to like Dumb and Dumber, that type of
Yeah.
slapstick comedy.
Right. Like it's not fucking I don't know, The Godfather.
Yeah, no.
But like it's still that's what I'm saying is like, yes, it's not like technically impressive, I guess, as far as like camera, lighting, acting, whatever.
I definitely think it's considered a guilty pleasure movie for sure.
Yeah, but
one
it's
of those
like-
movies that you love but you don't want to admit.
So here's the thing about Dumb and Dumber and Joe Dirt specifically is either people haven't seen it and have no opinion on it, or they have seen it and they love it.
Yep.
So
or they've seen it and they hate
can you
it.
call it a bad movie if everyone who's seen it still loves it?
Is this clear?
You like to see homos naked, Julia? We're gonna lose another 3 subscribers over that one.
Keep them coming.
Yeah.
I said it a while back. Like, keep this shit exclusive. Don't tell your friends, dude.
Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
This will be our little militia
Yeah.
of people.
Oh,
That's
careful with
what we're
that.
gonna call them.
It's our
Careful
cult.
with
No,
that
it's our
word.
cult.
We'll call them the militia.
No, we're not calling them militia.
It's not a banned word. Freedom of speech. Julia, please. What about you, Philip? What is your favorite hillbilly?
Hillbilly movies? Trying to think of some shit.
We know Ron's.
I mean, like, there are some classics. Like,
I know yours.
the obvious one is
100%.
Deliverance. You
I'm
know?
about to
I was
say
about to say that is my
it is.
absolute favorite.
I knew that was going to be your favorite.
Now let's speak on Deliverance. So that movie, if you think about it, it's very revolutionary because in films up until that point, it's always women getting sexually assaulted,
Right.
and it's never a man, and it's an all-star cast,
Oh, yeah.
and Ned Beatty is the one to
Takes it in the butt.
squeal like a pig.
Yeah.
That scene is still, to this day, as an adult, is still terrifying.
Yep, it's a fantastic film.
I remember watching
Banjo
that.
scene.
I remember watching that when I was younger, and I didn't understand it. And then as an adult, Lord, do now.
A fun thing to do is to send people just the banjo scene and be like, "Hey, this is a very wholesome film. You should watch
Should
this."
check it out. Damn. No, I would never do that to anybody I know.
This guy and this kid, they just play the banjo all day, you know, and they go on an adventure. You know,
Yep.
like down the river.
An adventure into somebody's butthole.
Would you consider any of the Rob Zombie trilogy?
Yep.
Devil's Rejects. 100% is a
Definitely.
hillbilly
House of a
movie.
Thousand Corpses,
Yep.
Devil's Rejects. Like,
Definitely.
I definitely think Devil's Rejects for sure.
yeah. I mean, because they do literally live in the hills, right? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of the hills have eyes.
Nope.
yeah.
Another good one.
Yeah.
Not for me.
I'm immune to that because that's kind of where I grew up. Was
In the hills that have
the
eyes.
hills.
yeah.
That's
People-
terrifying, Philip.
People whose eyes are like, you know, offset. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No thanks.
one of them's higher than the other.
No thanks, Philip. Buzz it.
Yeah. So,
Don't you ever touch
I
my
will-
buzzer, Julie. Don't you ever put your fucking hand on this buzzer. Who do you think you are?
about to get fired over here.
Holy
I touched
shit.
his buzzer.
Unplug her microphone. I'm gonna put that shit over here.
Yeah.
I could just go get the other one, you asshole.
Yeah. Like, it's not scary to me because that's Aunt Pearl, you know?
Aunt Pearl. Don't say Aunt Pearl.
I don't have an Aunt Pearl, but, you know.
Oh, another iconic, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That could be considered. I agree with you.
Yep. Very redneck.
I definitely think it's like a treasure trove of like unexplored plots and stories, you know?
Yeah.
Because I grew up in East Kentucky, you know, and that's literally hillbilly country. And there's a lot of stories I heard growing up that could easily be fucking movies. You
Yeah.
know? Like just
You told me a few.
just local rumors and, you know, folklore and bullshit. You know?
The one that stuck out to me the most is the one about the state trooper
Oh, right.
that went out to search the vehicle and got sniped,
Yeah. Yeah.
and nobody knows who killed him.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's somebody
That's
hunting
terrifying.
some prey.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wild.
Yep.
Wild.
That's terrifying.
Another good one, and I think this would be considered a Australian hillbilly film. Wolf Creek. Have either one of y'all seen that?
I have not.
No.
They ended up making about 5 of them because the killer is pretty iconic. He's staying. Was that Australian or was that English?
I don't know what that
I
was.
don't know either. I've done. But yeah,
I'll give you an A
Shrimp
for
on the
effort.
bobby.
there
Give
you
you
go.
an A
Some
for
shrimp
effort.
on the bobby.
Oh, you're from Austria. Everything comes back to Dumb and Dumber.
I know, right?
That's my favorite hillbilly movie. Yeah.
Another good one. Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep. Perfect parody of a horror film.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised you guys haven't talked about the Jerky Boys or whatever they're called.
The who?
The who? What are they called? The Trailer Park Boys. Excuse me. Is that who we're talking about?
They're Canadian, though, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't know if that counts. Nothing in Canada counts. Like,
Yeah,
they're playing fucking fairy tales up there. Like, who knows?
You're
Like,
waging war against the Canadians on this podcast. That is just a joke.
yeah,
Mr. Trudeau, is that his name?
I don't
Yeah.
fucking know.
He's Fidel, or is it? Yeah,
Fidel Castro. That's
Fidel
it.
Castro's son. Look up pictures of him side by side with Fidel Castro,
say
and they
that.
Damn,
look identical.
Don't say that.
dude, have you
Live.
seen Osama bin Laden's son?
No.
Does he look just like Osama bin Laden?
and he's like goth. So, he has long dark hair, and he wears these black jackets and black shirts and black jeans, and
See, everything goes back to Osama bin Laden.
He's goth. That's weird.
yeah, he wears like black eyeliner,
Oh my God.
paints his fingernails black, like.
The kid that just yells, I hate you, Dad.
Yeah, yeah. But he
like-
says it in Arabic, you know.
Don't stop. This is taking a damn turn.
I'm not even gonna try.
That's why winging it is never a good idea for us to do. Like
That
ever.
wasn't too bad. That's not the worst thing we've ever said.
Yeah,
True.
Julia.
It's because he buzzed himself.
If you think we're raunchy while the mics are on,
It's worse. Yeah, it's worse off.
we're barely staying inside YouTube guidelines here. We're swerving a little bit here and there. So
We're teetering the line, but we like that.
you got to push the envelope to make it bigger. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to do here at Cinephile Rehab Incorporated.
Do you agree, Julia?
No. Don't sigh at me.
Starting to really
Do not sigh at me.
judge the credibility of our fellow host.
Do not sigh at me.
I think
sir.
me and Philip are going to have a private meeting to discuss the future of this podcast.
Shareholder meeting. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. It's going to be big, Julia.
Okay.
We're going to replace you with Billy. Shout out. They are the big race is at the Nashville Super Speedway.
Oh,
today.
shit. Damn.
And I guarantee you Billy is there. And I wish my friend good health and safety.
He's drinking a tall boy of beer right now.
Right now, he is deep.
I'm about to say he is probably lit.
Deep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's always on the verge of passing out.
Billy's a legend.
He probably asked some chick to show her tits.
Billy.
Let me see that butthole. It's definitely some shit you would hear Billy say. 100%. Should we
man.
call him?
No.
No, we're not calling him. He's at the race.
Yeah, he's lost his phone 2 hours ago.
I know, right?
That is the greatest hillbilly right there in history.
We need to make a movie about Billy.
I know. Straight up.
Oh shit! What was that documentary? You told me about it one night. Stevie, is that
Stevie.
Yeah.
Yep.
it? Yeah. So it's about a guy who's like special needs, right? And
Yeah, he's definitely got some mental disability of sorts.
is that a hillbilly movie?
I would consider that. Did you end up watching that?
I haven't watched it, but I've heard about it.
He's like on trial for
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the guy started filming the documentary and like halfway through. Yeah.
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 It's a kid that the director like did this program of like
Followed him? Was it one of those
as
you
like a
followed him
mentor
as
program.
Yeah.
was growing up?
Yeah, and he ended up going back to see him 10, 15 years later.
Yeah. Well, he's an adult now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's a very
Rough watch?
it's just you feel pity for the guy. You can tell he's lived a hard life because of
Yeah.
the disability that he has. But it's a great film.
Scared.
It is directed by the same dude that did Hoop Dreams.
Interesting.
You've seen that, haven't you, Julia? Yes. Any more hillbilly films that y'all can think of? Wrong Turn.
Interesting.
Sure, that movie sucks now. but I loved it as a kid.
Isn't that how it goes? Is like, you know, you try to go back and watch movies you liked as a kid and they just fucking suck.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And one of those movies I watched very recently was 13 Ghosts. Do you remember that one, Julia?
Yep.
With Matthew Lillard. That movie was huge for that time.
It was.
That was big shit. Tony Shalhoub,
Monk.
Monk, was in that film.
5.6 out of 10 on IMDb.
It is a
Ooh.
god-awful film. There's no denying that.
Mm-hmm.
But my little kid mind loved it. There is some scary imagery in that film.
Well, it's like kids love ghosts, so imagine 13 of them.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Exactly. Julia,
No.
any comment?
any other hillbilly movies?
Further comment on this matter, Julia? Any?
Nope.
No?
All right.
I think you guys have said enough.
All righty.
Someone from the audience can let us know,
Yep. Corey, please comment.
or somebody.
Yeah, he's from where I grew up too. So
Are
What
there
is
any
your favorite hillbilly film?
movie?
I mean, you kind of don't need them because when you live there, it's like,
It's everyday life.
You're just seeing one unfold before your eyes.
yeah,
It's your everyday life.
yeah, dude. Oh yeah, one. There's another one that happened like just a couple of years ago. Dude showed up at Walmart. Said he was
Walmart?
gonna eat everybody in the store, dude.
This shit always happens at Walmart.
Yeah,
He was going to eat everybody? Was he
Yeah.
escorted out?
I believe so.
Oh, that's gross.
That's a man that's like on bath salts.
And I believe he could have done it because he was fat as fuck.
He could have down at least 10.
Were you there when it happened?
No, I was already living here when it happened.
okay.
But
Think about that. If somebody on bath salts bites you, what if that's how the zombie apocalypse
You
happens?
are literally quoting an It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode.
Really?
Yeah.
plagiarism.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't even watch that show.
Yeah, literally, they had that episode
Really?
I
About
sw-
people getting bath salt
and
bit?
fucking turned it into zombies.
Tell me that shit wouldn't be
Straight up.
crazy. I'm glad somebody else
Straight
thinks
up.
that. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Okay, you can just
I am
say
so
you like the
dead.
show. It's fine.
Never watched the show.
I am so dead. I'll have to show you that on YouTube.
The only
after
episode
this.
I've seen is where they're drinking beer on a plane and they're keeping up.
Oh, the
with
Wade Boggs episode?
I guess I don't know.
Yes, the Wade Boggs. They're trying to beat Wade Boggs' record because he drank a shit ton of beer from a flight from one game to another game. And so they're trying to beat it. They're trying to beat his record.
Wade Boggs.
And then they go, and then because after he drank all that beer, he went and played a game. And so after
There's no way.
they drink, it's a true story. Look it up about Wade Boggs. And then anyway, so they go, and then after they get off the plane, they have to go to the baseball field and they have to spin around on a bat and they have to try to hit the ball.
Oh my God.
It's a whole episode. It's hilarious.
I've heard the Wade Boggs story before.
Really?
Yeah.
Like it's
It's a legit.
he drank like 96 beers or something.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
On a flight from one side to
Yeah.
the other
That's
side.
when men were men.
And then went and played baseball. Went and
Yeah.
played a game out right afterward. Got off the plane, went and played.
That's a real man.
I think he drank like every beer that was on the plane.
Holy shit.
But anyway, so they're trying to beat it. It's a hilarious episode. If you haven't watched the whole thing, watch the whole thing. You would like it. You would like it a lot.
Noted.
He didn't take a piss once.
He didn't take a piss once.
I don't know.
Oh, I was about to say, holy shit. That'd be a
Anywho.
10-minute piss.
Dude, if I was drinking 96 beers on a plane, dude, I'd be getting up every 5 seconds, dude.
You'd be dead. Anybody that
The
drinks
episode
96
is
beers.
hilarious. You have to watch it.
I bet I could do it if it was light beer. Like, and you gave me
Shit, Philip.
and you gave me all day. I bet I could do it.
That's a
It's not all day though.
bold
You only get
statement.
on that flight. It's only as long
I'm
as
not
that
saying
flight
I can
is.
do it in the time of
in
the flight.
to
But
break
if,
the record.
If you give me from dawn till dusk, I think I could do it.
24 hour. Well, if
Dear
you average
God.
10 an hour,
Yeah,
you could achieve that in 9
I bet I
hours.
could do it.
Let's try this,
Is that
everybody.
a challenge? Is that a live podcast
Let's do it on the
challenge?
4th.
We're going to do a 9-hour podcast.
Let's do it on the 4th because we're all off that day.
He'd be incoherent by like
My
hour 5.
God, yeah, we wouldn't even be able to understand what he's saying at that point.
Yeah.
He would just be pissing all over my house at that point.
I know how to pace myself. I know how to drink some beer. You know,
I'm scared.
but you gotta like
Fucking
It's
scared.
like the Tony Hawk grind meter in the game. You know, you gotta keep you gotta keep it in the middle, and you're good, dude.
Oh my God.
Talk
That's
about a
hilarious.
classic.
I know, right? That was hilarious, by the way.
All right. Should we move on?
Yeah,
Moving on.
We haven't talked about a hillbilly movie in 20 minutes, so we should.
Next.
Are you guys going to talk about the third stage of the film process?
I believe so.
I believe
Okay.
so. And that is the production.
So this is where all that planning you did for 2 whole phases goes terribly wrong.
Yep.
And you got to figure it out.
Yep.
2 to 3 years worth of planning
Yep.
and paperwork, and it all
Yep.
going to go to shit.
Yep. Like whether it's like on a larger scale, it's like one of the locations wants more money all of a sudden, and then
Or one of the actors bows out.
yep. You fucking drop the camera the night before and break the lens or some shit, you know.
This is where rehearsing your shit comes in handy because you
Yeah.
want to finish production on time
Yep.
or early if possible,
Yep.
which probably will never happen, but rehearsals are the big key.
Yep. We spotlighted a movie, the Steve Buscemi movie. What was it? A couple episodes
Living
ago.
in oblivion.
Yeah. This is a movie about the chaos that this step
About the
incurs.
production
Yep,
phase.
Yep.
Because everything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Exactly.
You will have a light go out.
Yeah.
You'll fucking miss a battery in for a sound equipment somewhere.
You know what I think? Because of how difficult and labor intensive this phase is, I want to, at least for now, I want to write movies that take place during the day,
Yep.
inside,
Yep.
and that can be shot any weather, any season,
Yep.
with minimal actors,
Yep.
minimal cast, because we ain't got time for all that bullshit. like yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, because like again, like this is where shit hits the fan, and you gotta, yeah.
Yep.
We shot a movie last year, and it was fucking cursed the whole time.
It was. Very much so.
Yeah,
Yep.
Horrible feeling.
and we won't talk about it further, but
No.
yeah,
It's a live and learn type of field of
Yeah.
work. You have to fail to succeed in this business.
exactly. So whenever you see a director or actor or whatever, whenever you see them make their big break film, that was not their first film.
No,
No, not
they
even
have done
close.
some TV or something or short film.
That was probably their 70th film.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's 70.
You know, a lot of them have to do shitty stuff. You know, maybe
Yeah.
a soap opera or some shit like
Yeah.
that. You know,
Yeah. And it's because this is such a bottleneck in the process.
Mm-hmm.
We need to figure out a more efficient way of doing this step.
yes,
Because this is, yeah, this is you're putting the paint on the fucking canvas. You know what I'm saying? Like, like this is all that planning. Like this is the execution. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
And this does say that the continuity coordinator is
What's that?
crucial. Continuity coordinator, worrying about the continuity
Yeah.
of scenes.
I'm joking because
Oh.
we never have that.
Yeah, we've never had that. It's usually us who are that.
Yeah. It's like, damn it, was his necklace in or out of his
Yeah.
shirt? Yeah.
It's like, motherfucker.
The water is too full, you know?
Yeah,
Glass of water is too full.
That's where we fuck up because we're looking at
Yeah.
too little of details. But I guess sometimes you have to do that. That's what
Right.
makes a lot of the great directors so great.
Yeah.
But they have made mistakes, you know. All of them make mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. Like even in some of their best films, like there's some technical mistakes that you don't notice just because
Yeah.
the rest of it's good.
Yeah.
You know? But there can never be a mistake with sound. Like sound has to be absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and sound is a very thankless job on a film set. So
Sound will 9 times out of 10 be the reason that you have to stop a take.
yep.
Or throw out a take.
Because there's a fucking train in the distance or a dog's barking
Yeah.
or some asshole decides to mow his lawn at 3 a.m, like
That's why if you can find a sound stage and film on it, film on it.
it'll only cost you a few $100,000, but yeah. If you got the money, do it.
Do it.
They shot fucking all of Pirates of the Caribbean on a soundstage.
Holy shit.
Did they really?
I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
How much fucking green screens in that movie? Like, come on now.
Right.
Well, yeah, agreed.
A lot of films are shot on sound stages. Pretty sure Hereditary was shot on a sound stage for
Could
the
see
most
that
part.
with all the house and stuff.
Yeah. And the exotic camera movements.
Yeah, I could see that. You need a controlled environment for that
Yeah.
film, I think.
Julia,
Yes.
anything to add on the production aspect of filmmaking?
Nope.
Yeah.
She's no help to us at all.
So when you're making your equipment list in the pre-production phase, remember to put in Vaseline because you're going to need it for this step.
Dear God.
You're going to get worked in
Get a 55-gallon drum of Vaseline from Amazon for $30.
because them cheeks are going to get clapped.
Get a truckload of Vaseline, actually.
Yes. For the whole crew.
Yeah.
Because everybody's cheeks are getting clapped.
If you order in bulk, they give you a discount. So, yeah,
How do you know?
because I'm a filmmaker,
Okay.
I'm a seasoned filmmaker, veteran. I got a scar
Okay.
across my eye.
He's wearing an eye patch and has a peg leg.
I've made 1.5 films my entire life. And one of them was my final for film school. So,
Any more on the production?
Nope.
Because we have no direction.
nah.
Nope.
Like I said, we're winging it, people.
We're doing the best we can.
Yep.
The best we can.
We're flying without autopilot today.
Yeah.
And shit's going down.
Yeah, we are flying the plane like Denzel from Flight, upside down.
Yeah. He's doing it as a trick,
Have y'all ever seen that movie, by the way?
I haven't.
Flight?
No.
It's actually pretty fucking good.
I've heard it's good, yeah.
He's a drunk.
Yeah. I know the premise, but like, nah.
It's a Zemeckis film. Oh, speaking of Zemeckis, did y'all watch that shit ass fucking trailer for Here with Tom Hanks and Robin Wright?
No.
It's from Zemeckis, who did Forrest Gump.
All you had to say was Tom Hanks, and then
It
Is it Forrest Gump Part 2?
So shout out to my uncle. He is the average movie watcher. He'll see a shitty trailer and be like, "Oh, I want to watch that." So, there's no harm with that at all. But I showed him that trailer, and halfway through it, he was like, "It lost me." He was like, "It just feels like Forrest Gump 2."
yeah, Simple Jack.
Which kind of, it has this like aspect of where it looks like they're filming from one spot the whole movie in this living room, and you're watching whoever lives in this house, their life as it unfolds. It looks gay. I'm sorry. It just looks
I'll
like
have
it's
to watch it tonight
It's
now.
gonna get nominated for fucking 13 Academy Awards. Probably
yeah.
won't win fucking shit. And I'm calling that now. It's gonna get nominated a lot. Probably Tom Hanks.
Does Tom Hanks need a nomination to go to the Oscars, or can he just show up?
He could probably just show the fuck up. He's Tom Hanks.
Yeah. He's like, you haven't acted in a movie in 6 years, and then he's just still there,
And he's nominated.
Yeah. He's getting the Lifetime Achievement Award. or
Right.
something.
He's getting something.
Like,
I don't know. I'm going to watch it now that you said that.
And they're doing like the de-aging thing. with them. It's like them as teenagers, but it's his face and her face.
Why can't you just cast fucking teenagers to play the younger parts?
Because this is the world we're in now.
Like, Jesus Christ.
The Irishman kind of opened that.
Just find
portal.
a teenager who's never been in a movie before, pay him $10, and he'll do it.
There is how many fucking people are in this world? Trillions or billions?
Yeah. Like,
There is at least one person out there that resembles Tom
yeah,
Hanks.
just,
Oh, for sure.
yeah, like, exactly.
That's how they used to do it back in the day.
Yeah.
You find a child actor that resembles them.
And that's the thing. If it's a nobody actor, of course they do it for free if it's Robert Zemeckis. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You remember The Departed with the young version of Matt Damon?
Yeah.
That kid looked just fucking like him.
looked exactly like
that match cut.
Yeah. It was like crazy, you know?
It's just fucking laziness.
Yeah.
The need to feel like they have to have that high caliber actor
Right.
to pull people to the theater.
I think that they also do it because, as you said, they need the name. Because if they hire just some no-name kid, no one's going to go see it.
To play him for like 5 minutes in one scene, like,
I'm telling you. Plus, that's less money for them. They'll have to pay someone else.
you can pay the kid fucking with
$10.
weed. You can pay him with a bag of weed, and he would do it.
I'd do it for a bag of weed.
Like,
There's a lot of things I'd do for a bag of weed, Julia.
No, we don't want to talk about that.
just feed him pizza and let him smoke some weed and play some video games. He'll do it.
Stop.
I'd eat a chocolate starfish for a bag of weed.
Stop. Philip.
They're going about it all wrong. They don't need a name. They need a body.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Tell Ryan to
you already got the
stop.
name. You already got Tom Hanks, man. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You don't need Timothy Chalamet to play a fucking 12-year-old, you know?
Let me tell you about how I do not like that dude.
He's
Tell us,
yeah, let's hear it.
please, Julia. Let's hear it from a woman instead of just guys saying they hate Timothy.
I don't know. It's like, talk about overrated. Now, I'm not saying he's bad, but damn, is he overrated.
Him and Austin Butler. Both of them.
I think I remember when Emmy and I and her best friend went and saw A Quiet Place Day 1 this week. We were talking about Wonka. And I was talking about how
Wait, Willy Wonka?
yeah, that movie with Timothy Chalamet, the Wonka movie, and how terrible. Actually, it's not terrible, it's terrible.
Okay.
It was terrible. And they were like, rah, 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 and they were going on and on about how great it is. And I was like, y'all
Dear
suck.
Christ.
Y'all suck. Anyway, and we were talking about something, and I was like, and if I hear that Austin Butler, fucking Timothy Chalamet's in it, I'm going to lose my fucking shit. Because I was like, they are so overrated. And I'm not saying they're bad actors, but it's too much of them. They need to go take a break.
Right, exactly.
I need a break from them.
Yeah.
It's like a warm breakup right now. I need them to go away for a little while, and they can come back later, but I need to take a break from them. They need to.
It's kind of like the Wednesday girl, you know?
Jenna Ortega.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I need a break.
Whenever she's I guess she's busy doing the show now, but I mean, she's going to be in like literally everything.
Yeah.
Like,
I need a break.
Yeah.
Just give me a break.
It's like there are how many millions of actors out there that are just starving for work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like widen the pool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. And I guarantee there's probably better people better suited.
exactly.
Not saying that they're bad, because they're not bad actors. However, I need a break.
Yep.
Just give me a break.
You heard it here first.
Like a Kit Kat bar. Give me a break.
That was
Hilarious.
a reach right there. That was a
hilarious.
reach. I'll give it to you, but don't ever say that shit again.
It was hilarious.
I prefer Crunch bars with Shaq.
Paydays.
Oh, I love paydays. Those are delicious. Those are delicious.
Three Musketeers.
That's
sometimes.
Emmy's favorite chocolate bar. Is a Three
I
Musketeers
like
bar.
that good old filling in there sometimes.
Dude, you know what's underrated?
Well, we all know that
that?
you enjoy nougat.
Milky Way.
No.
Milky Way. Hell yeah, brother.
I
That's underrated.
like the midnight ones, the dark chocolate ones. Those are
Okay.
really
You
good.
like dark chocolate, Julia? Interesting.
I don't know. You like nougat,
That explains a lot.
so it explains a lot that you like nougat and cream fillings. To you, that is
You
all.
trying to say I like cum, Julia?
No.
So why don't you just say
I just literally said, "Why are we talking about this? What even brought this
We
up?"
have no plan.
Yeah, because why not, Julia?
Yeah.
Because of the safety meeting. That's why.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, don't bring up our safety meetings.
It was.
That is confidential. All
It's
right.
confidential.
We talked
Julia.
about it before, so we can talk about it again.
We can't be leaking our safety
Yeah,
techniques to
Julia,
everyone.
our lawyers reached out and said no more
No more.
talking about the safety meeting.
Because we have the best safety here.
What topic are we even on anyway?
We were talking about production.
We
Oh,
were.
we are so okay.
And we are finished.
Let's
You
move
see-
on.
You
We're gonna talk.
You see how chaotic this shit is? Just talking about production throws everything off the rails. You know
I
what I'm
forgot
saying?
what our topic was
Yeah.
even.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Next
So
topic
is a spotlight.
is the director Daniel
Scheinert.
Scheinert.
Yes.
One of the
And
Daniels.
one of the Daniels. Thank you, Julia, for that
welcome.
insightful
One of
You're
the
welcome.
Daniels.
One of the Daniels.
You're welcome.
And by the Daniels, they are the Best Picture and Best Director winners from 2022.
23, I thought.
Yep, 23 for the film Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
And he has done, or they have done, 2 films together. That and Swiss Army Man,
Swiss Army Man, yeah.
which is another great kind of indie
Yeah.
film. I really enjoyed that film.
Harry
actually.
Potter is in it.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Daniel Radcliff is his name, friends.
Harry Potter.
No.
Oi, mate.
Daniel Radcliff.
God save the Queen.
Well, she's gone now.
Yeah,
so.
he didn't. So, moving on.
Part Irish, so
Dear God.
it's in my blood to hate the
yeah,
Queen.
you got
so.
some shit with him, so
Yeah.
it's all right. We've got a valid reason.
Yeah, I'm
to
like
not
3%
him.
Irish, so yeah.
And I'm American. So,
Why do we give a shit about the Queen? You know?
Yeah.
We're American. That ain't got shit to do with us.
yeah. Ain't got nothing to do with the
What are you
good
guys
old
talking about it
US
for
of
then?
A.
All right, Daniel Scheinert, everybody.
Daniel Scheinert, everybody. And I also saw that they directed the infamous Turn Down for What music video.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Nice.
Yeah. Is that the one with the chick with the giant ass is like falling through the apartment building? Or-
There's a chick with a giant ass in every rap.
yeah, but she
video.
like drops on the floor. And
Oh,
then,
yeah. She keeps going through each floor.
falls through the floor
Yep.
and then into someone else's apartment. And then, yeah.
I could see a lot of Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
Inspiration can't come from that.
Right.
And then there isn't much to discuss about him, I guess, because he. Let's see if he's got anything new in the works. If your Wi-Fi cooperates, there we go. Oh no!
What?
It seems that him and Daniel Kwan, the other Daniel, are directing an episode of the Star Wars show called Skeleton Crew.
They both look like they're into Star Wars, though.
For sure.
Like,
Well, apparently they got approached, I think, to do a Marvel film,
oh, yeah.
and I don't think their idea cut it with Marvel, so they ended up making their own multiverse film with Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Nice.
Oh, I never knew that.
Because
Interesting.
that movie does have that
It
Marvel-esque
does,
kind
yeah.
of feel
Yeah,
to
it
it.
does.
The great
And I
movie.
think they do a whole lot better than all the Marvel films combined
Amen.
in one film.
I agree.
And he is also, should this segue us into our final
Let's pull the trigger on it.
pull the trigger on it?
Mm-hmm.
What are we at time-wise over there?
Just under 40 minutes.
40
perfect.
minutes, not too
Perfect.
shabby. So that segues us into our main movie.
Which
Julia,
was
please, what is the
which
name?
was
of the film.
Directed by
Daniel Scheinert.
The Death of Dick Long.
The Death of Dick Long, everybody. Richard Long.
Richard Long.
Which is literally his name.
Yep. Yep.
It's a fun little film that Philip showed me.
Let me tell you, without spoiling it, that movie made me text them and say, why did I laugh so hard? Y'all are a bad influence.
We surely are. We surely are.
Because, damn.
And does that movie go categorize under the what the fuck
100.
category?
It may be the top.
Yep.
It may be the top of the top 3. It may be even just number 1.
The thing I love most about it is the shock does not come from imagery or sound or anything like that. It comes from the story itself.
Yep.
So
The story unfolds, and you just have to
yep.
bear witness.
And if
Oh,
you
and-
watch it, please, for the love of God, comment
Yep.
after you have
Please.
watched this movie.
And support the film because it struggled at the box office.
Well, I think it got a very limited release. So
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
I think even the Belcourt only showed it for like a week. So
Man, think about seeing that at the Belcourt.
Yeah.
Shit.
I wonder if we could like email them and be like, hey, if you play that movie, I'll watch it.
I'll bring a bunch of friends with me.
Yeah.
Ryan, what year was it released and who stars in it?
It was released in the year of 2019. And Michael Abbott Jr. plays Zeke, who is very, very great in this film.
Yeah, he's really good.
Zeke is the central character.
Yes.
Again, I don't even know how they went through some of these scenes without losing, because I would have lost it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing is the whole time the actors are playing this like straight.
Yeah,
As in, like,
serious,
yeah.
serious acting.
Yeah. To
Good
them,
Christ.
this is literally life or death, but to us, it's hilarious. You know?
Damn hilarious.
It also stars Virginia Newcomb as Lydia, his wife.
His wife.
Yeah, Andre Highland as my favorite character, Earl.
Ripping on the vape.
He'll be ripping that vape and just blowing clouds.
So I'm assuming that this movie is set. Is it supposed to be set in that like early 2000s? Like, is it meant to be that way, or is it meant to be now?
I think it's meant to be like mid 2000s,
Yeah.
like,
Okay, so it's meant to be in that era of
Yeah.
like 2010s, maybe. Yeah.
crazy rock music. So the music in it
Makes the movie.
makes the movie because they play all that classic
Yeah.
redneck
Nickelback,
Nickelback,
Creed.
Stained,
Stain, Creed.
POV,
Yeah.
and then he's ripping on one of those vapes that when vapes first came out, everybody wanted a clouder, one that
Right.
would blow the
Yes.
biggest. You wanted to blow the biggest cloud of smoke ever.
Right.
God,
He's yeah, man, that fucking sucks. And then because it made a
ripping on that
noise.
bit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite moments is when they're eating the chicken.
Yeah.
He asks for the honey mustard.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, "Excuse me, this is Dijon," which means it's fucking spicy. I asked for honey mustard, which means it's fucking sweet.
You see all the brown specks in there?
It's just a great, fun comedy. We don't want to divulge too much. I'm gonna
oh,
actually.
100%. We don't want to.
Because to spoil this movie means there's
mean,
really no reason to watch it.
Should I read the plot line?
No.
Because that's what IMDb has.
Don't ruin it. Just watch it.
Nah.
Yeah.
Just
No.
watch it.
Yeah.
I liked it, even though it was wild.
It's one of the best comedies I've watched in years.
Exactly. Yeah.
A movie has not made me howl in laughter.
Yeah, I definitely laughed when
There was so much shit that was making me laugh.
especially when the twist came out. I just laughed roaringly out loud.
Yeah.
It's just,
That's all I could do. I didn't know what else to do but laugh.
it's pretty quotable too. They got some good zingers in there.
Right, yeah.
Like, man, what did they do
Oh,
in
yeah.
Pulp Fiction? Call
Oh, yeah.
Anthony Kiedis? No,
Yeah.
you're thinking of Harvey Keitel. Anthony Kiedis is dude from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
They did. And the old lady as the sheriff was good too. I liked
Oh,
her.
And
yeah,
then
definitely.
who played the the deputy.
She's a famous comedic actress.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been in a lot lot of stuff.
She did really good.
Yeah.
The daughter does really good.
Oh, the little girl. Yeah.
The little girl. That whole gas station scene had me like in a near heart attack.
Right. Yeah.
Because they do a good job of like, because we're not going to say anything. You just don't know what's going on.
Right.
The whole movie.
Exactly.
And you're following Zeke and you're freaking out along the way with him trying to cover something up.
The inciting incident, we'll say, the one, the thing that sets off the plot of the film doesn't happen on screen. So
thank God. But I can't even say it. Never mind.
No.
You later find out what that incident is, but we'll leave it at that.
And
whenever it comes on screen, you cringe for a minute because you're like,
it comes. Moving on.
makes you cringe.
Yeah, it does.
Anyway, The Death of Dick Long. I watched it. I bought it or rented it from Apple TV. I think it's also on Prime.
For how much on Apple TV?
$3.99, $2.99.
That is not too shabby.
Yeah.
Yep.
It wasn't that bad.
Damn good deal.
Yep. It was really good.
I'd take that deal.
I don't know if I'd watch it again. Whew.
You don't think you'd watch it again?
Well, I already know. So it kind of ruins it.
But it's still a fun movie.
It is fun.
Yeah,
I'd watch it with somebody else who's never seen it just to watch their expressions.
Exactly.
Which explains why you said you wanted to watch it with me to watch my expressions.
Oh, yeah. Because it's one of those movies that will make you say out loud, what the fuck?
Right. Yeah.
I just
Oh,
laughed.
my God.
Yeah.
I just roaringly
laugh,
laughed.
yeah. I remember
from my
laughing my
belly.
ass off when the reveal happened.
Right.
Dude, that was one of the best movies I think you and me have ever watched together, dude.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of
think so.
good. We've seen a lot of good movies together.
Yeah.
And I put that at the fucking peak.
It's better than Pleasure, the porn movie.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's because y'all had to look at each other's dicks while you were watching that movie.
Whoa.
Each other's dicks. We were in a
Yes.
public movie theater.
And
Well,
let me tell
well,
you,
let me
Julia,
tell ya.
that motherfucker was packed.
Yeah, there were a lot
Was
of
it
people there.
really?
Not an empty seat in the fucking
Really?
house for an NC-17 film.
I'm not surprised. I tell you that.
We thought we were going to be the only fucking weirdos in there, and then we
There was a whole
walked in. We were like,
room of weirdos.
And guess what? I'd say about 3/4 of that fucking room was women.
women.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised about that either. Though.
They had a woman speak after the movie.
Yeah.
We didn't stay to listen
Fuck
because
no.
who wants to listen to a broad, but I'm joking.
Oh, we were kidding, Julia. That was a wild. They didn't service alcohol.
No, yeah.
You couldn't get served alcohol.
Yeah, they
for
said,
that film.
due to the content of this film, we will not be serving alcohol.
What does alcohol have to do with the content? Because they thought it was going to be an orgy fest.
Because
it
they
was-
thought somebody was going to get drunk and whip their dick out.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a big orgy fest.
It was pretty graphic.
It was.
It wasn't. It was borderline porn, but
It was an unpleasant graphic too.
Yeah.
Like I've watched a lot of fucked up movies that have stuck with me, but this one's just like.
I gotta be honest. If we had showed up and there was nobody there, I don't know if I'd be able to sit there.
Yeah, we would have had to sit away from each other. Like somebody
There'll be
walked.
no sharing of the popcorn in that one.
Yeah.
Oh, he shared my popcorn. He quickly felt something at the bottom of the
No,
popcorn bucket.
stop.
Yeah.
Did the old switcheroo on him.
Stop.
All right. So we gave you one that's good and one that sucks. So
Yep, there you go.
Yep.
Pick which one.
Give you yin and yang.
Yep.
Yeah.
The death of Richard Long. The death of Dick Long. Everybody.
After you watch it, think about the title a little bit,
Yep.
and then that'll be the last thing I say about that film.
Yep.
And please comment because either that or record your reaction and put it on our TikTok
Yes. That would be great.
or our Instagram.
And we got the regular shit on the screen. You know what to do. I'm getting sick of fucking saying it every fucking time. So
I say we tell them not to subscribe. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
yeah, or you can be like them little 3 pussies and unsubscribe.
Those Russian bots.
Yeah.
We needed those Russian bots.
We
damn
did.
it.
Well, a couple Russian bots and a pussy for sure.
Oh,
Keep going.
well,
That is all.
thank you,
Well,
everybody.
all right.
Goodbye.
Good night.